I just recorded this entire video and the audio wasn't on. I had my mic turned off, so that's tough. I guess we're just gonna be re-saying what I just said. So let's get started. The Knicks storming back. Not storming back, actually they almost choked. The Raptors stormed back. They came back from down 15, went up 5 in the fourth. Knicks choked, but the Knicks finished it off and got the win, 96-102. Now, someone I want to talk about on the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. He is the next star of the Raptors. You got Gary Trent, you got Siakam, you got who else? Chris Boucher, Malachi Flynn off the bench. If you're a Raptors fan, the future is bright. So that is something to look forward to. Gary Trent, though, he didn't have the craziest night. Like, looking at the box score, he had 23 points, 9 for 17 shooting, 3 for 8 from 3. But when they were making the comeback, he was the heart of the comeback. Without him, they wouldn't have came back at all. He's just coming off a 44-point game, too. I really think that the Raptors won the trade with the Blazers for Norman Powell. Because Norman Powell, he could put up 44, right? We all know that. But the only difference is Gary Trent Jr. is younger, and it's probably going to be a little bit better in the future, if I had to say so. So yeah, that's a W trade for Raptors. Siakam, though, hasn't been playing too good recently. In fact, I don't know why he hasn't. I think he had COVID, if I'm remembering properly, recently-ish. So maybe that has something to do with it. Just fatigued. Anyways, on the Knicks side of the ball, Julius Randle, 26 points. He didn't shoot the best. He went 7 for 19, 1 for 8 from 3, but he went to the free throw line 11 times, hit all free throws, which is super clutch. So shout out to Julius Randle. RJ Barrett, though, he is a man at the end of the game. He doesn't miss a shot at the end of the game. He is so clutch, so clutch. It's so nice to see RJ finally becoming what everyone thought he would be. Because I remember rookie season last year, he wasn't the best, but he did only get half a season to play. It's so nice to see, though, that he's coming into form, and I hope he stays in New York, because future is bright with RJ in New York. Derrick Rose off the bench too. That was a great trade. I definitely think without Derrick Rose, we would probably be like 9th, 10th seed. I don't think we'd be the 8th seed like we are right now, just because Derrick Rose, heart and soul of the bench, comes on, tells people what to do. He's efficient at what he does. He knows how to play, and he gets buckets and helps us win. And he's fun to watch. So it's great. I love the Derrick Rose trade. Plus, we only gave up Dennis Smith Jr., who I do like. Don't get me wrong. I do like Dennis Smith Jr. a lot. In fact, I do have a Knicks Dennis Smith Jr. jersey. So it's kind of sad when he got traded. I was hoping he was the next point guard in New York, but that didn't end up happening. Anyway, the Knicks didn't shoot too well. They shot 25% from 3. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If they got the win, they held on. So I just checked. The audio was for sure recording that time, so we're good. Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow, so I'll see you then.